Hi, welcome to Caseload for Executry Part 5. In this video we're going to look at the accounts postings and the events and documents view. So if we have an asset or a debt that we're looking to be created as a posting into the account system, you would select the appropriate asset and then create requisition. So the create requisition will pull in the details that you've stored against the asset, the description and the narrative and the amount. So all you then have to do is click save and exit, and that will then be sent to cash room for processing. A very similar process for assets. So if you're expecting some income, whether that be from a bank account or the proceeds of a sale of a property, you would select the appropriate asset. This time it's create pay in. It would pull in the information from the values you've put in, the details and what have been added as well for this bank account in this scenario, and then you would save and exit on that as well. So what then happens is when you're working with the Executry, you don't necessarily have to go into the matter to see the posting information. You can access that from the menu here. So select to run postings. You'll see there haven't been any live postings put through on this one yet. But if we exclude the unposted items from this view, then you'll see with some fees being added, there's the two slips we've just done there, the 2,500 debit slip and the 50,000 credit slip. So those are now showing ready for processing on the ledger. Once those are processed, you'll see that affecting the client balance, but as it stands, they don't affect the client balance until that point. Now, to access further matter information from in the Executry, you would click on the matter button and then the account tab. So the account tab is intrinsically linked to the Executry. So everything we process through here will appear in the account tab. So you'll see the postings, it's the same menu we've just looked at. The debit credit slip menu, you can see the green for cash out, the red for cash out, the green for cash in. You can see on this view here. And if there was other funds held in this Executry matter, those would appear in the other funds menu. Finally, in the fees section, you'll see those two fees that were processed through. They're shown on the fees menu as well as final fees about to be raised as well. So in terms of accessing the account information, you've got the postings section in the Executry. You can also go straight into the matter and look at the full matter account details. And then that's where you're going to see things like the client balance being updated as the transaction progresses through. Secondly, in this video, I wanted to look at the events and documents view. There's a few options in there. So as we're at matter level, these here are milestones, just before we move on. So anything that's a milestone in an Executry could be created in this fashion as well. So those are clickable milestones. They can produce emails, they can add attachments and documents. You'll see they've got templated emails added to this one here. So you can basically update the client on the next stage of the process. That's what these emails are designed to do. You can see clicking on those, you're making your way through the various stages of the Executry process using the milestones. So that then leads to events. So in events, any documents that have been produced, you can see some letters on this one here. Any forums that have been run, they'll appear in events as well. You can see the details and information there. And then anything that's run is what we call a smart event, a milestone in the case as well. So you can see that email that we've just created appears in events as well. On the documents view, you've got the ability to see all the documentation, all the email messages. They'll all appear in the documents view, and you can see those on screen here. You can see the letters, the documents, the PDFs. If you're looking to do anything with these documents, the right click options are quite extensive in the documents view. You can open, print, email this single document, email converting a Word doc to PDF. You can just do a straight convert to PDF, so that letter there, if you wanted that to be converted to PDF with a slightly amended name, you can click OK and save that, and that'll update the name of the document and create it into a PDF. So you can see that one there is now on the file as a PDF. So no need to open Word, save the document down and then drag and drop back in. You're able to do that from within this screen as well. A couple other options in there. You can rename, you can revision, and you can tag. So tagging the event would basically tag it as a specific item within the events view. Revision would basically allow you to create a new name for that document. So if you've called it that document there, but you want it to be a slightly different version, you could edit that name as well. You can see that moves it to the top of the file as a converted PDF document, but also with a different name. We can remove documents from this view as well. So once we've renamed that one, you might not want this one here. You can right click and remove, and that will remove it from the documents view as well. So there's lots you could do within there in terms of working with the events and documents on an Executry case. And there is other options obviously available to do that, creating different documents, importing your emails. There is other video guides available around that. So in terms of events and documents, just purely from an Executry point of view, I'll leave this matter here, go back into the Executry, and you can see I can click on the events, I can view the documents, I can import my emails from there as well using the import from Outlook button. So I can basically work with the Executry in this Executry environment with events, documents. You can see those emails to cache them for those slips we've put on, and also you can work with the events and documents in here without actually having to leave the Executry environment itself. Thank you.